On December 17th, 2017, I gave birth to a healthy baby boy. He entered this world quickly, and we brought him home in 2 hours after giving birth so he could meet his brother and sister that had been waiting for him and asking about him for months and months and months.
Around 6 months into his life, Michael was not reaching certain milestones. For example, we noticed that he wasn't lifting his hands and he wasn't moving around as much. So we brought Michael to the doctor, who noticed that Michael's head was not as big as it should be, and Michael had something called a low muscle tone.
We called up some physiotherapists and got him going right away. He gradually started to progress, and he started reaching for things, and he started crawling. And we thought we were out of the woods. We thought, Michael would progress, and that was it.
So we went to Sick Kids in Toronto, and they did an MRI, which found a few anomalies, but nothing major. And they decided that because they weren't sure exactly what was wrong with Michael, they should do genetic testing. 4 months into that testing, which was, I'll never forget the day, April 2nd, Michael was diagnosed. Michael was diagnosed with SPG50.
We were told that he had an ultra-rare neurodegenerative disease that would affect him in the way he developed for the rest of his life. They used words like nonverbal, wheelchair-bound, globally developmentally delayed. These are not words a parent wants to hear about their child.
SPG50 is a disease where it's similar to cerebral palsy in the fact that it's spastic paraplegia, and what that affects is that Michael will eventually, over the next 4 to 6 years, will lose the ability to walk slowly, lose the ability to use his hands, and will eventually take his mental capacity.
We were devastated, and we came home broken. Like any parent, it's not what you envision your child's life to be. My husband started Googling, which we were told not to do. But with the Google search, we kept finding, hope. There was hope. There were other families out there. They were looking at gene therapy. They were trying to cure their kids. They were helping other families. And with that hope, my husband started on a new journey. A journey to cure Michael.
Over the past few weeks, I've traveled to Washington. I've traveled to London, England. I've spoken with 300 doctors, read thousands, tens of thousands of articles, and we recently engaged Dr. Gray out of the University of Southwestern to create a gene therapy for Michael.
Not only Michael, but every other child ever diagnosed with SPG50 will benefit from this treatment.
What they're going to do is they're going to inject a virus into Michael's body that will have the good gene and convert the bad gene in his brain to a good gene and start the progression of curing this disease.
As a parent, as a mother, you just want to see your child run and play and live a normal life, go to school, and just live. Just live. And the picture they painted for Michael is not a life that I want to see him have or any other child have, especially if there's something we could do.
I think in the end, all we want to do is have our little boy lead the most normal life possible, enjoy spending time with his brother and sister, to learn how to ride a bike, to learn how to swim, learn how to go to school, play with his friends, and live the life he deserves. That's all we hope for Michael.
The journey will be long, and it will be hard, and it will be expensive. And that's why we're asking for support. It will cost $3 million. And there are no guarantees in life. But this is something we need to do for Michael and for all other children so they don't have to succumb to the disease. So we're asking for your support, everyone out there, to just send this video along. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, and remember that every dollar really counts.
If people could be generous and donate and reach out to your friends and explain to them why Michael means so much to us, and to help us help Michael, we'd be forever in your debt.
And we need the whole world to help, not just our family and friends, but everyone out there that's watching this. And all we could do is hope and pray that this treatment will either stop the progression or actually cure him, and all the other kids in the world that will be diagnosed now and in the future can also benefit from this.